how much success realistically do you think China can have in rebalancing countries that your administration spent a lot of time wooing assiduously, whether it's around trade or national security issues? Do you think they can actually build alliances with either Europeans or other Asian countries to replace America?
Well, let me give you two examples. First, back in 2023, President Biden hosted the Prime Minister of Japan and the President of Korea in a trilateral summit at Camp David. It was a historic moment, these three countries coming together. Just a few weeks ago, China had a trilateral meeting with Korea and Japan to talk about what trade and how those three countries should work together in the face of what President Trump has done. And second, when it comes to Europe, we spent a lot of time working with the Europeans so that together we could de-risk from China. Now the Europeans are talking about de-risking from the United States. This is the kind of strategic hole we now find ourselves in. And, you know, Joe, you said earlier it was an own goal. This is a complete own goal. These are choices we've made. It's not something China's done. We're doing their work for them, and I think that's to our detriment.
Really quickly, the Ukraine deal that we heard about yesterday, any chance that might lead to an effective ceasefire?
Look, I'm glad that it's been taken off the table as a point of real friction between the U.S. and Ukraine. I'm glad they've settled it and put it aside. But it doesn't fundamentally change the equation when it comes to Donald Trump having to recognize it's going to be pressure on Putin, and only pressure on Putin that's going to get a good deal in this war. I hope he finally recognizes that.
All right. Former White House National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan, thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
We appreciate it.